What's up, guys? Winter Kills here, and welcome back to another post-commentary duel video. Again, another match from testing from our card shop. Met up for a couple hours to test, and much like in the last video that was from testing, you saw me playing Mermails. Not only did I get some testing in with that deck, but I also got some testing in with Monarchs, and I believe I got to play against Cosmo, as well as the mirror match is what you're seeing now. The other match, which is against Cosmo, and because I'm still very new to Monarch, so I wanted to get a little more testing with that deck in than Mermails, since I already know that deck pretty well, and don't really need to test too much with it. Although I still need to kind of test with it, like low key, but I still don't really need to test with it as much as I do with Monarchs, because I've only owned the deck completely for a couple days, and yeah. And if I want to take the deck to Nationals, I end up going, I do need to learn the deck a little bit better, so definitely helpful to get some testing in, and definitely nice I can review some of these matches and watch how they were played. As you see, first turn, Erebus over there on the right side of the field, be able to spin a card back from my hand. I believe it was one of the better cards in my hand too. I don't think my opening hand was that good. And you'll see I'm playing Mithra in this build, and I cut Mithra completely from the build, and it's just a bad card in the Monarch Mirror match just because it gives them a token to be able to tribute. So I end up cutting Mithra from the deck completely, just playing the Squires, 2 Idea and 1 Eidos, just so I see the idea, quicker. And Mithra is nice. I think I would end up siding Mithra. I think I am siding 3 Mithra, I think, just for any game 2s, so I don't have to worry about Valor. Side out the Squires for the 3 Mithras instead. I think it'll definitely be a better choice, in any game 2 matchup, just because I know people will be siding in Valors and things like that. So I'd rather have Mithra for those situations. And you'll see here, he did activate Stormforth preemptively during his turn, and with that Aether in hand, it's just pretty much going to end the entire turn there for me. I didn't open up well enough to compete with that first turn field. I think Erebus shuffled back one of the best cards in my hand, so not too much I can do there. Didn't end up siding Valor. I don't think I had Valor on the side deck at the time. I don't think I had a side deck completely built for this deck yet, so no side decking occurred. Just, basic game 1 scenarios, I guess you could call it. So first turn, we opened up with Foolish and Erebus, and Foolish ended up being one of the better cards in the deck. Usually it's late game, Foolish and Idea if you still have one left in deck to add back a banished Monarch spell trap, whether it be Stormforth, Tenacity, Return, or Pantheism. I almost said Pandeity. So that was really nice. But another utility Foolish has is what you just saw there, is Foolishing Erebus. If you don't have a Monarch in your hand, a quick way to get a Monarch is just by Foolishing Erebus, and then if you have any Monarch spell or trap in your hand, obviously one that couldn't get you a Monarch, you can just pitch that to the grave, much like I pitched that Escalation. Didn't really want to pitch that Escalation, but I had to, just so I could make somewhat of a first turn play, which is kind of mirroring his first turn play from game 1. Norden coming out to be able to give me some tribute fodder, and thanks to Domain, only going to need 1 tribute. And we'll see Pantheism. I almost said Pandeity again. Pantheism, banishing or revealing 3 Tenacities, and adding that one to my hand, revealing, I think, the Zaborg in my hand as well. And here I revealed 3 for Tenacity. I don't know why I did this. I did this a couple times. I get the 2 confused. Of course, I wasn't activating a Pantheism. I was activating Tenacity. I don't know why I did that. When I was just adding Stormforth, either way. I just got the 2 effects mixed up. It's no big deal. But you'll see I have Zaborg in hand. That's the one of the other Monarch that I'm playing besides the main 3, which would be Erebus, Aether, and Kuraz. I'm playing an extra, just a 1 of Zaborg, and I really do like that, because that and Stormforth with Escalation is a really good board clear. Not only do you get to tribute one of their monsters, but you can pop something as well. Although you do have to be careful with Zaborg sometimes, is that he does have to pop a monster when he is tribute summoned. So if he's the only monster on the field, he does have to pop himself, so you do have to be careful. And he is a level 5 light monster, so it does help to make some good rank 5 plays with Prime or Panzer Dragon from the extra deck off Instant Fusion. And I am playing Zulkin in this deck, and I don't think I get the Zolkin playoff in this match. I think against Cosma I do, and it ends up really helping secure the victory. I think I get Zolkin off twice in one game by being able to set 2 cards at different times to summon 2 different Synchro Dragons, and it's actually really cool. And I do love playing Zolkin. It's just such an amazing card, and I think it's just a really unique utility to have in the deck. You'll see Aether and Erebus sending, on his side of the field, sending a Prime and a Pantheism. I will Prime on the attack of Aether. He'll run it over, and then he'll swing in with that 2800 from Erebus. It'll return to his hand, and we'll see me summon the Prime Monarch, go for instant fusion. Panzer Dragon coming out. Then I'm going to make a rank 5 play, go into Volcasaurus, burn him for 2800, and then we'll swap over into Gaia Charger, swinging for 26 damage directly. We'll summon Prime, we'll still pierce it for 200. No big deal there. Again, one of the more devastating combos that Monarchs have, extra deck Monarchs have, particularly to themselves, is being able to go Volcasaurus, burn for a whole bunch of damage, and then, you know, not worrying about the restriction of Volcasaurus not being attacked directly because you just overlay into Gaia Charger. Very awesome utility that the deck has, and then you just swing in for that extra 2600 damage. Definitely does help for OTKs. I mean, if you have that with another Monarch on field, it's pretty much game depending on what you burned from their side of the field. I've won plenty of games with the Volcasaurus Gaia Charger combo. It's just so good. But you'll see there, he makes a Volcasaurus, burns me for 2600, and we'll see Aether come down, only needing 1 tribute thanks to Domain, and they'll summon another Aether, and burning for 26, 28, and 28. We'll see the Prime Monarch actually come out. They'll save me for some damage, but I think it's still going to end up being game either way because I only have, you know, a Zaborg and I think a Stormforth in my hand, and yes, that could help, but I think that ended up being game there anyways, just in sheer life points from damage that I took earlier. Prime Monarch wasn't enough in the end to end up saving me, although held off for a little bit, being one of the better cards in the deck, obviously helping protect from OTKs. It's a recurable 2400 defense that you can keep reviving from the grave, but like I said, definitely not enough to keep me out of harm's way there. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please do express so by leaving a like. It'd be greatly appreciated, and as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the commentary and the footage. If you did, like I said, leave a like. As always, Winter Kill signing out. We'll see you in the next one.